私はあの人の隣にいたい。あの人が自分の夢に全てを捧げるなら、あの人の夢が戦い切り開いていくものなら、私はあの人の剣になりたい。あの人の隣にいたい。あの人の夢を成し遂げるために欠かせないものになりたい。その願いが叶えられると信じていた。お前が現れるまでは。いつも怪我してるな。いつも私のせいで血を流しているな、お前。バカバカ。あの日、私は知ってしまった。初めての敗北に打ちのめされてひざまずくグリフィスよりも、振り返りもせず行ってしまうガッツの背中から目を背けることのできない自分を、そんな自分を認めたくなかった。グリフィスに出会ってから今までの自分が全て嘘になってしまいそうで、自分の生き方に偽りがない、それだけが私の誇りだったから。グリフィスが私にくれたものだから。でも私は変わる。こいつの中になら私の場所があるかもしれない。与えられるだけじゃなくて与えることができるかもしれない。
Hello everyone, we're going to be unboxing another Prime1Studio statue here, and this is another statue from the Berserk line, and we have here is Casca from the Golden Age arc, because or should I say Casca's Prime, because if you don't know, Casca's become traumatized after the eclipse, and yeah, I think that's lasted out till recent chapters, which we already know she wakes up. Spoilers, I guess. And anyways, she's my favorite character, a female character in the series. But instead of talking about the series, let's just talk about the statue. So there is two versions of the statue, a deluxe version and a regular version. The only difference between the deluxe version is she can put on the helmet, and she has an extra swappable hand, left hand, that's only just with a fist instead of holding the helmet because she's wearing it. That's basically the only difference between that. And also the pricing, the regular version is $769 plus shipping and handling, and the deluxe version is $849 plus shipping and handling. And I'm not gonna tell you how much it costs because it varies between where you order it, I guess. So yeah, not really much else to talk about the statuine or any other info. I'll leave it to the end of the video to talk about like stuff that I like and stuff about the series, but for here we're just gonna get into the statue itself and show you how the actual figurine is, or statue I should say. So here's the statue in its box. A little quick video. I know I'd usually never never include this. I just thought it'd be like, maybe if you were curious how it comes boxed in its styrofoam. So here we have the base of Casca, and yeah, it's really detailed. It looks like they're like currently in battle. She's like standing in the stairs. If you don't know, if you haven't read Berserk, I think that was the part where she fights I think Adon. And yeah, so and they were sieging the, see here, it's almost like a battlefield. Really great sculpt that they made in this, because it literally looks like I'm looking at a piece of cement. So again, Prime1Studios, right? You can see there close-ups of blood, a little bit of blood, and like broken helmets, broken rocks, rubble all over the place. Really great base that this comes with. And Prime1Studio again with the details and everything on the base itself. And we're not even into the statue right now, we're only up to the base. You can see the same design. I don't actually know if it's supposed to be referenced into something, but I just say it's just a medieval design just for the base, because I still don't know if this is a reference to something. A shield there, a bloody shield. Really good. I think this is during the battle of the Fortress of Midland, Doldre, when she's fighting Adon. I think that's what this base is supposed to be mainly focusing on, if you haven't read Berserk or haven't got up to that part. But really great base, a lot of details. Alright, so here we have Casca. So this is her body. We're starting from the boot itself. We're going up for the layer. You can see it almost looks, you can see her creases on her boot. You can see the fabric there. That's a sculpted fabric. And we have her armor and her chest armor there. A lot of great details. You can see like almost little dents, indents, dirt, scratches, almost as if she's like in battle at the moment. You can see here, he has the clip there where her sword goes, her arm. She has her, I think, left arm already placed there, so that's not swappable. And you can see the hole there where the sword goes. A little bit of butt view because, you know, some people complain that I'm not showing that enough. That's only for the people who want to see it. we have the boots there. You can see here, one leg does not have the spikies there, but there's a reason for that. It's because it goes close to the base itself. So yeah, really great, amazing details. You can see here creases everywhere, almost showing like it's like the wind's blowing. And I really love the sculpt, and the paint's good. A lot of details. My camera does not show like it's not that good quality to show you all the details in the statue itself, but it's really great sculpt. Alright, so here we have the first sword. It's not really much to show. It's almost like the same sword that the Falcon of Light comes with, and it is made out of metal. Here we have another sword. I think this is also like almost similar to the other statue. I think they kind of reused these swords, but not really complaining because they have a really good design. Here we have a helmet piece, or a broken helmet piece, bloodied, almost as if it's a fallen soldier. And yeah, it's not really much I can say or show. Here we have a crossbow, already like half cut because it landed on the floor, I guess. Alright, here's the emblem. You can see here, this is the Band of the Hawks emblem. As you can see, this goes in front of the base. And then we have here a broken slab. It's basically just a slab. It's not really anything special, but it does have a lot of detail in it, which, like, again, I do appreciate that from Prime 1. And then we have Adon's helmet. As you can see here, the shark helmet. He is general of the Blue Whale Knights, and yeah, that's so like a reference. You can see here, I think I'll put a picture on the side there to show you that when he first shows up, and I think that's where this statue is actually referencing. So it's a fun note. And here we have a battle axe with a bit of blood in the front, stained there. It's almost like like you can like stab yourself with it. Not really. Don't stab yourself with this axe. Yeah, a little blood tip. So here we have I don't know what you call these, but they're like the things that dent armor. So yeah, like those, I don't know what's it called. Here we have a helmet of a soldier. I'm guessing he's a fallen soldier because there's obviously a bit of cracks in it. You can see blood on it too. Just a random helmet, like I said. I think this was during the battle of the Fortress of Midland, or should I say Doldre. This feather just goes on top of that helmet that I just showed you. Another sword. This one's different though. This one's bloody. You can see there. Amazing details and a bit of blood on it. It is actual, I think, metal, so it does have a weight to it. Here we have another helmet, but the difference between this helmet is that it's actually cracked in half. So it's the same helmet from the other one that I showed you, just cut in half. And yeah, also bloodied and a bit of scar. Battle axe. I'm guessing it's a fallen soldier. And we have feathers again for the other helmet that I just showed you. Alright, so next we have another sword. Nothing special. I think some of these, if you have the Falcon of Light statue from Griffith, you're gonna notice some of these statues. I mean, some of the swords are almost the same, so I can't really say much. Here's another bloody sword. You can see here another, I guess, slain soldier, or knight I should say, not soldier. Here we have a long stick, almost like a spear. No, not the Lance of Longus, but a spear that's going to be holding up the Band of the Hawk's flag. You can see here, this is the flag I'm talking about. This is the Band of the Hawk. So, like I said, this is during the Golden Age, right before we had the eclipse. So, there is like metal wires in the flag itself, so it could stand up straight if you want to, or bend the cables in them to, or the wires to like position in a way you want to have the Band of the Hawks waving. So when you're inserting this, you're supposed to actually insert it into a loop, you can see here, and then you just insert the actual stick, which is the spear that I showed you before. So you just gotta slide it in. Do be careful, I guess, because you can also like smudge the paint from the stick itself on the fabric. I don't know if that's true or not. It didn't happen to me, but I'm just, you know, giving a heads up just in case anyone's like installing it too, or when you have the statue and you're installing it. So you just slide it there and all the way to the top, and then you have a flag there, just like the showed in the box art. Alright, so here we have the where her what do you call it? The place where she puts the sword in. I apologize, I forgot what you call that. But yeah, the holster. Yeah, it goes there. You have to connect it with these two little pieces there. Yeah. Yeah, so that was. I'm not gonna do that. I feel like I'm gonna break the piece. It's for how small like space you have there. So here we have two swappable hands here for the right arm. We have a curved hand. You can see here it's dented. It's bent a bit more straight because it comes with two swappable arms. You can see here. This could be like either chosen, and then we have the other hand here, a straight hand that goes downwards. So this is straight, and this was downwards. So here's the first hand. It's holding the sword upwards for this hand, for his arm, I should say. You can see there. So this sword points upwards, while the other arm gets inserted the more straight hand. See here, the hand is pointed downwards. So if you want to have this, you have two options: either pointing the sword upwards or or holding the sword downwards, as you can see here. Yeah, right there, downwards. And then for the left hand, we have two options: one holding the helmet when she's now. The regular version does come with this arm hand, I should say. Yeah, where she's holding the helmet, and then the deluxe version comes with this arm here, just the glove, where she's not holding the helmet because she could wear it. As you can see there. Yeah, so there should have been an option where she can hold the sword in her hoister, but I mean, that's just me. Maybe I'm nitpicky, but that could have been another option. And then we have the cape that she has. It's not fabric, it's sculpted. I know some people complain about sculpted and fabric. I don't know, I don't mind, I guess. So it goes right here. Just watch out when you're placing it, because yeah, I felt it kind of scratching the shoulders of the statue. So when you're placing it on, just make sure you're careful when you're placing it. So here we have the first deluxe helmet, or the deluxe head that it comes with, where she's wearing the helmet. Really like not really much expression on the face, but I do love the paint on her lips. Really a literally great amount of details. I know the camera doesn't show it, but when you look closely at her face, you kind of see skin, like almost like a pattern. And this hole here goes where it comes with a long feather, two actually. You can see here. Yeah, they go on the base itself, and also on that helmet in the back. So yeah, it's not really much expression. She has almost like a flat look. I feel like it would have been better if they added a bit more expression to the face, or like when she has the helmet, maybe like be angry, or like have a little bit of anger because she's in battle. And we come to the regular version of the head, as you can see here. I really prefer this head itself. Again, great sculpt. The hair is like looks really good. I love the lips, really painted, looks glossy, and yeah, she looks really beautiful. You can see here the tip. Also watch out for that, because I feel like you can break that if you poke yourself with it. But yeah, a really great sculpt there. Again, she's not really much expression in the face. As you can see, she almost has like really close up look there. You could kind of see her skin, almost like really great painting. So yeah, so the first head does go there, choosing the helmet there. And then the second head, or the regular version's head, which I think you already know which head I'm gonna go with. So that was Casca's statue. Alright, so that was Prime1Studio's Casca's Deluxe Edition statue. As you can see here, we have a look and view of the actual statue itself. So I have it in the regular version's design. I really love this statue. Like, if the only nitpicky thing I have is maybe the skin tone could have been a bit darker, because I know Casca's like dark, and I think she's like well, it doesn't really say where she's origins are from. Well, she did live in a village, and Griffith actually saved her before she got molested. And yeah, so if anything, really great base there. Can this be considered diorama? I don't think so. Can it? Well, if anything, a lot of great details you can see here. A lot of a couple references to the actual manga itself, as Dawn's helmet and the fallen soldiers there during the battle of Doldry. And yeah, I think this was when she had her first battle and her first win, because she does kill Dawn, or during the fight. And I think this was after, or what happened after was when her first serious conversation with Guts. And yeah, great story overall. I really love this statue, and I really love the Berserk series. And yeah, a lot of amazing details on the statue itself, you can see here. I only wish that she had a bit more of expression, but she does have a melancholy type facial expression, I guess you can say, when you look at her, especially what happens after the eclipse. That she, you know, the one strong female that was in Berserk becomes none other than a traumatized woman, until what happens later on in the manga. But I'm not gonna say really much, because I don't really want to spoil much. I just want to spoil just this fight, because this statue I think is based on the fight of Midland. And you can see there, because it does come with a Dawn's helmet there, or his first helmet, because he does come with another one. So this is the deluxe version of the statue, where she comes wearing her helmet. So you can see there, sword. I put the sword swappable other arm pointed upwards, and her other left arm with the fist. But yeah, I only got the deluxe version because I wanted to have the deluxe version of a Casca. You don't really need to get it. I think the regular version would suffice, because to be fair, I don't really like the look of how she looks with the helmet on. But it's great little side piece I guess you can have while you have the main statue. But yeah, I really love the details of the statue itself, and it's a really great piece. So if you're a fan of Berserk, I highly recommend trying to get the statue. Alright, so before we go, I forgot to show you guys these slips that it comes with. So they did give me a calendar. I don't know if I'm gonna use it or not. It's 2022. I'm just gonna leave it in the wrapping. It does come with this slip, Batman the Drowned. I'm not really a comics guy, so, and then here's Batman the Merciless. So I can't really tell you where these originally are referencing or where they're from, but it does come with that. So here are the instructions manual and removal instructions. As you can see, these are all the pieces and parts it comes with. And yeah, I did follow step by step through this video. So if you don't have the sheet itself, you can watch this video, I guess, because I did follow. This time I did it right, and I followed the instructions how it shows here, or the assembly instructions. So as you can see, there it does come with a warning. Small parts will be warped, and also yeah, so it does show you there. And nothing of my pieces was warped, so that's good. And it does come with a bigger calendar, so not really much Berserk in this calendar, because I think this was during when Miura passed away, and they say they're not gonna make any more Berserk statues. So we have Galley. I did order this one, so I'm gonna wait for this statue to come up so I can unbox it. So yeah, so here we have the back of the calendar. I don't actually know I'm gonna use this either. Probably not, but it's, I guess, a plus for them trying to give you something. So yeah, here I have Casca placed right next to my other Berserk statues. Right here we have Guts 1/3 skill. I did not do an unboxing of this, but they want to show you guys a statue that I actually have of Guts. So, and then here on the side of Guts I have Griffith, and I guess they could represent Golden Age, the Black Swordsman arc, and then the Millennium Falcon arc, which is sadly the last arc in the series. And here we have the first volume of the manga. Great statue overall. Really love the base, and I really love all the some of the references it does are of the Golden Age, where Casca was in her prime. It's sad that what happened with Kentaro Miura. You know, rest in peace. And if you really do want to get to the Berserk series, I highly recommend it. So this was Casca's Prime1Studio statue. Highly recommend it for any Berserk fan that wants to get their hands on a statue of Berserk. If you want Casca, and if you really love Casca, and yeah, I really highly recommend it. A lot of great details, a lot of references to the manga itself, and yeah, not really much else to tell you guys on this, but hope you guys enjoyed the video, and see you guys in the next one.